Raytheon has successfully completed the first flight test of its AMRAAM-ER missile designed for extended range air defense. The new variant is actually offering increased range and improved accuracy to counter advanced aerial threats, which we've had a lot of conversations about drones lately, but all sorts with all the advancements that are being made. Expanding production for the AMRAAM-ER may face bottlenecks due to global semiconductor shortages impacting defense manufacturing. Missiles expected to boost U.S., of course, and allied air defense systems. It'll be good.
Yeah. So let me cut to the chase on this one. The biggest challenge here is not just getting the testing of this AMRAAM, that thing.
AMRAAM-ER.
The AMRAAM-ER. I can remember that. That's easy. So the AMRAAM-ER's extended range or its accuracy, it's solving that whole scaling dilemma for me. So Raytheon's real fight isn't in the skies. It's going to be in that whole supply chain trenches. The semiconductor shortages that we're experiencing globally are that missile's Achilles heel. You've got a system that's designed for counter advanced threats, but what happens when the production pipeline can actually deliver those Achilles heels? And I'm getting lost here. I think, yeah, you know what I mean. That's the problem. Supply chain and getting those chips.
See, I think we have here, they're planning for the future. In fact, the president of the Air and Space Defense Systems at Raytheon, Paul Ferraro, said integrating this new technology into the AMRAAM-ER ensures the advanced capabilities of the surface launched munition for many years to come. They're planning on this being, future-proof, designed to last a while. So they've got to take the results from the first test that Greg just told us about, take that info, feed that into a design process to really make sure that everything they're doing here is future-proofed. So I think looking at how to future-proof is going to be the biggest challenge here to make this stay relevant for the years to come.
What's the point of a missile with pinpoint accuracy if the production schedule misses the mark by 6 months? So let's be blunt. Let's be honest. Semiconductors it's like the new oil rush. Everyone's scrambling for them, and Raytheon's no exception in that race, because if they can't nail their sourcing and their logistics, that shiny new AMRAAM-ER is going to stay on that PowerPoint deck instead of on the battlefield. So it's not about future capabilities. It's about making sure those capabilities can actually make it into production without a hitch.
I was with you until you said it's not about future capabilities, because it is about the future. I mean, you said it yourself. Everyone's scrambling for the new oil, so to speak. You're going to have to get ahead of the market now in order to stay ahead. So you've got to consider that. You've got to get your sourcing and logistics made in order to do just that. And, I guess speaking of future planning, you've also got to do that with your supply chain, because you're going to be manufacturing. So start planning now for supply chain stuff as well.
So in summary for me, it's no chips, no missiles, no air defense. So I think that's the big one. How do we fix it? Supply chain management integration. That's the first thing. Tighten the collaboration across the suppliers, share that real-time forecasting, establish contingency plans so you can address these whole semiconductor bottlenecks that everybody's experiencing right now. Build relationships that give Raytheon the priority access to critical materials.
So basically, you're looking at figuring out processes that involve semiconductors in order to help you make the stuff that involves semiconductors.
AI. Let's bring in AI. Then the other thing is your material planning and inventory management. I think you've got to get that right as well. So using advanced planning systems to create a buffer inventory for critical components, especially these semiconductors. Real-time tracking and analytics will help you dynamically adjust procurement to make sure you're in line with a shifting demand.
See you next week.